Hello everybody, welcome to our channel Skillzenith Consulting. I am Triveni Suresh Babu, the senior trainer of Skillzenith Consulting. Today let us learn about Karnataka State Board Class 6th Social Science History Lesson number 8 Important Dynasties of North India Part 4 Guptas. After Mauryas, Guptas ruled India. Gupta Dynasty is a prominent one in the history of India. That means very important dynasty in India. The capital of Guptas was Pataliputra, the present Patna. The famous rulers of this dynasty were Samudragupta and Chandragupta II. Many rulers ruled, but among them two are very prominent. They are Samudragupta and Chandragupta II. See, this is the picture of Samudragupta. Samudragupta was a brave warrior king. He was very courageous. The inscription on Allahabad pillar gives a narration about his gallant victory. Gallant means very brave or courageous. He waged many wars in which he won many wars and he was victorious. This is narrated in the inscription of Allahabad pillar. This inscription was written by his court poet Harisena. Court poet means ಆಸ್ಥಾನ ಕವಿ. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ರಾಜನ ಆಶ್ರಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದು ಅವರು ಬರಹಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕವಿಗಳಾದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಪಯಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್, Samudragupta defeated 9 kings of North India. This shows his courageous, or he shows that he was a gallant warrior. The other kings realized the strength of his military power and surrendered to him. So other kings around his kingdom came to know that he was very powerful. So they only willingly surrendered to Samudragupta. Kushanas of Afghanistan and satraps or shakas of Gujarat accepted his supreme power. So they came and surrendered to him. Later he marched towards South India and defeated 12 kings. So he came up to South India, defeated many rulers. The king of Kanchi was one of them. In the memory of his conquest, Samudragupta performed Ashwamedha Yaga. Ashwamedha Yaga ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗದ್ದು. ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಜರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕುದುರೆಗೆ ಅಲಂಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ರಾಜನ ಹೆಸರು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಹೆಸರೆಲ್ಲ ಫಲಕ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಎಲ್ಲ ದಾಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ಓಡಾಡ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಯಾರು ರಾಜರು ಆ ಕುದುರೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ರಾಜನ ಎದುರಿಸೋದಾರೆ ಅದು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರೆಂಡರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಯಾರು ಕಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಯಾರು ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗನ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೋ ಆ ದೊರೆನ ಅಥವಾ ರಾಜನ್ನ ಅವರು ಎದುರಿಸಿ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಇದು ಬಹಳ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗ ಅಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ರಾಜರುಗಳು ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧ ಯಾಗನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಪುರಾಣ ಪುಣ್ಯ ಕಥೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಬ್ರೋಹನ ಪುರಾಣ ಚರಿತೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಾಕಾವ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಶ್ವಮೇಧದ ಯಾಗದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Samudragupta supported the cause of education. That means he encouraged education. He himself was a poet and musician. So Samudragupta himself was a poet and musician. He had the knowledge of music also. He had earned the title of Kaviraja. ರಾಜರಲ್ಲಿ ಕವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗಷ್ಟು ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇತ್ತು ಲಿಟರೇಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. His veena playing pictures were etched on the coins of those days. Yesterday only we learned etched means carved ಅಂತ. ಅವನು ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮುದ್ರಗುಪ್ತ ವೀಣೆ ನುಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎ ಬುದ್ಧಿಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ ವಸುಬಂಧು ವಾಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್. ದ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮುದ್ರಗುಪ್ತ ವಾಸ್ ವಸುಬಂಧು. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಬುದ್ಧಿಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್. ದಿ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಕಾಯಿನ್ಸ್ project the power, wealth and grandeur of Gupta period. Gupta period is called as golden age of Guptas. ಸುವರ್ಣ ಯುಗ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ because all round development was there during the period of Guptas. So the progress of the kingdom reached the height of glory. So golden coins itself says that economic prosperity was very good in those period. It shows the power, wealth and grandeur of the kings of Gupta period. Let us learn about Chandragupta II. You can look at the picture of Chandragupta II. He was the son and the heir of Samudragupta. Heir means ಉತ್ತರಾಧಿಕಾರಿ. ಯಾರ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಅಥವಾ ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನ ಹೊಂದುತ್ತಾರೋ ಉತ್ತರಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ದೊರೆಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ ಯಾರು ಪಡ್ಕೋತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಉತ್ತರಾಧಿಕಾರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. He defeated the satrapas of Gujarat who were ruling it for more than 3 centuries. This was his major military achievement. So, satrapas Gujarat 3 ಸೆಂಚುರಿಯಿಂದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 300 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಅವರು ರೂಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ Chandragupta II defeated him. He had gained the title Vikramaditya. He had a title by name Vikramaditya. He released new types of golden coins. Famous poet Kalidasa and other scholars were in his court. So he also released golden coins. This also shows that during the period of Samudragupta II also there was economic prosperity. Famous poet Kalidasa. Kalidasan ಹೆಸರೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ. In future we will learn about his literary works, and many scholars were also there in the court of Chandragupta II. See, you can have a glance or you can look at the gold coins of Chandragupta's period. His empire was economically very prosperous, wealthy. In the field of literature, architecture, sculpture, drawing, science and mathematics, there was a tremendous amount of progress and a lot of achievements had taken place. Not in 1 or 2 fields, in almost all the fields. That means literature, architecture, sculpture, drawing, science, mathematics, in all aspects, they achieved progress and reached the height of glory. Now, Fahiyan, this is the picture of Fahiyan. We will learn about Fahiyan. Fahiyan, you can write 2 types, his spell Fahiyan also, or Fahin, both are correct. Fahiyan was a Buddhist monk from China. Monk means sannyasi. As he wanted to visit the land of Buddha, he visited India during the rule of Chandragupta II. He was very curious to visit India because India is the land of Buddha. Moreover, he was a Buddhist monk. Even though he was in China, he was a Buddhist monk. He wanted to visit India. So he visited during the period of Chandragupta II. He has mentioned his experiences of India in his work Gokoki. He has written a book wherein he has mentioned his experience in India. According to him, that is, according to Fahiyan, crimes were rare in Gupta's empire and the administration was pro-people. There were no crimes, very less crimes during the period of Chandragupta II, and the administration was pro-people means Janara Paravagi. So people, welfare of the people was the main aim of the king. Traveling was easy. This sentence shows that the roads were very well built and there were no theft. So people could travel from one part to another very easily. This information is given by Fahiyan. Fahiyan visited many Buddhist places of India and returned to China with many religious texts. Text means written prints or textbooks or any printed materials is called as texts. So while going, he visited many Buddhist places. While going to China, he took many religious books along with him. He translated them to Chinese. So ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿದ್ದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಚೈನಾ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. See how much he was interested. Even though he was from China, he studied all the books. And so whatever books he took from India, he translated into Chinese language. Let us learn about the achievements of Gupta period. Let us learn about Sanskrit literature during this period. Sanskrit literature grew well during Gupta period. That means it reached the height of progress. So the kings also encouraged this language. Kalidasa was a major poet of Gupta period. He is considered as one of the best playwrights in the world. Playwrights means the writer of the dramas. He was very famous. Even today he is famous. Many books of Kalidasas are studied by the people. He was one of the Navaratnas present in the court of Chandragupta II. Navaratna andre 9 ರತ್ನಗಳು. ಮುತ್ತು, ರತ್ನ, ಹವಳ, ವಜ್ರ, ವೈಡೂರ್ಯ, ಗೋಮೇಧಿಕ ಅಂತೇನೆ, ಪುಷ್ಯರಾಗ, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ನವರತ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. He was one of the Navaratnas means they are compared to 9 gems or ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ದೇ ವರ್ ವೆರಿ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಚಂದ್ರಗುಪ್ತ II. He has written 4 epic poems and 3 dramas. ಎಪಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಹಾಕಾವ್ಯಗಳು. ರಾಮಾಯಣ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದೇ ತರ ಕಾಳಿದಾಸ he has written 4 epic poems and 3 famous dramas. ಅಭಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಶಾಕುಂತಲ is a famous drama. ನೀವು ಕವಿರತ್ನ ಕಾಳಿದಾಸ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಹಿ ಈಸ್ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕವಿ ಕುಲಗುರು, ದ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪೊಯಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೈಬ್. ಇಡೀ ಕವಿ ಕುಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಗುರು ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he had such a thorough knowledge about the literature. So this is the picture of Kalidasa. Behind him there is the picture of Shakuntala, the character written by Kalidasa. Shudraka, who wrote Mrichakatika, and Vishakadutta, who wrote Mudraraakshasa, were the other famous playwriters of this period. You can make a table writing about the work of the poet and name of the poet. It will be easy for you to remember. The Panchatantra of Vishnu Sharma belongs to this period. Panchatantra ಕಥೆಗಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಫೇಮಸ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಪಂಚತಂತ್ರ ಕಥೆಗಳು. ಅದನ್ನ ಬರ್ದಿರೋರು ಇದೇ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. The dictionary by Amarasimha called Amarakosha is an excellent work. It is still in use. ಅಮರಕೋಶನ ನಾವು ಈಗಲೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಮರಕೋಶ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you will get the meaning for almost all the Sanskrit words. See, this is the picture of the Panchatantra tales or the book for children. This is especially children will like it very much because there are many stories. You can look at the picture of Vishnu Sharma, who is the author of Panchatantra. So now let us learn about temple architecture. During the reign of Guptas, that means rule of Guptas, the temple architecture started. The Sanchi temple in Madhya Pradesh is an ancient temple of India. Sanchi temple is an example of ancient temple of India. So you can have a glance at the temple. Other temples of Gupta period are present in Bithargaon and Devagada of Madhya Pradesh. Bithargaon temple is displayed here. You can have a glance. It is beautifully engraved. Devagad temple is also shown. The Dashavatara temple of Devagad has a beautiful idol of Vishnu. There is a Dashavatara temple at Devagad. I think you all know about the Dashavatara of Vishnu. So Dashavatara temple is a very famous temple where you can see all the 10 avatars of Vishnu. Now let us learn about Stupas and Chaityas. Dhamek Stupa, 128 feet tall, at Saranath near Varanasi, was built during the times of the Guptas. Just imagine, stupa is of 128 feet. Just imagine how they have built. During the time of Guptas, they have taken though. So they had such a good knowledge about the architecture. So here also you can have a glance of the stupa. Now let us learn about paintings. Rock-cut Buddha viharas and cave temples of Gupta period can be found in Ajanta and Ellora of Maharashtra state. The paintings of Ajanta rock-cut caves are world famous. Even it attracts visitors from all over the world. So this is the cave temples, Ajanta Ellora cave temples. This is the picture of Buddha. Ajanta Ellora, the beautiful carvings in the Ajanta Ellora temples. This is also about the Ajanta and Ellora temples where Buddha's pictures have been carved. Now let us move on to science, mathematics and astronomy. Science and technology had progressed much during the reign of Guptas. I told you previously that Guptas achieved or they were well versed in almost all the fields, that is literature, medicine, science, technology, architecture. So science and technology also progressed during this period. Aryabhatta from Pataliputra was a great mathematician and astronomer of Gupta's period. Astronomer is a person, Khagola Shastragna anta heltare, who studies about stars and other heavenly bodies. So Aryabhatta, he was a famous mathematician and astronomer of Gupta period. He had found the reasons behind eclipses. Grahana anta ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೂರ್ಯ ಗ್ರಹಣ ಚಂದ್ರ ಗ್ರಹಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. He found the exact causes for the eclipses. So far nobody had the correct knowledge, but Aryabhatta, he gave correct reasons for behind the eclipses. ಯಾಕೆ ಗ್ರಹಣಗಳಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So this is the picture of Aryabhatta. Brahmagupta was another great mathematician. Apart from Aryabhatta, Brahmagupta was also another great mathematician of this period. You can have a glance at the picture of Brahmagupta. Varahamihira was another great astronomer of this period. So just imagine thousands of years ago only they had such a knowledge about the universe. Metallurgy. Metallurgy means ಲೋಹ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಅಥವಾ ಖನಿಜ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ. ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತರೋ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೆಟಲರ್ಜಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಮೆಟಲರ್ಜಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ achieved great progress during the Gupta period. They used many metals. The iron pillar at Mehroli near Delhi is an example of this progress. How we come to know that there was progress in metallurgy? There is an iron pillar at Mehroli near Delhi. This is an example of the progress made in metallurgy. This pillar, though 1500 years old, has not rusted or suffered wear and tear. See, this is a wonder. 1500 years ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಅದು ರಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ತುಕ್ಕಿಡಿಯೋದು ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ, ರಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಡಿದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಸೌದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ವಂಡರ್. ದ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು 1500 years old, but still it is in good condition. So you can have a glance at the pillar. Now Ayurveda. Ayurveda, Indian medicine, is very famous. Once again, during this period also, it is becoming famous or gaining importance. ಆಯುರ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಸ್ಯ ಗಿಡಮೂಲಿಕೆಗಳಿಂದ ಔಷಧ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗೂ ಔಷಧನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಚೀವ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ. ವಾಗ್ಭಟ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ prepared a summary of the famous work Charaka Samhita, known as Ashtanga Hridaya Samhita. Vagbhata, who belongs to Gupta's period, he prepared a summary of the work of Charaka Samhita, known as Ashtanga Hridaya Samhita. ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿ ಅವನು ವಾಗ್ಭಟ, he has translated, he prepared a summary, or he gave complete explanation about the Charaka Samhita. This is an authoritative work on Ayurveda. Authoritative ಅಂದ್ರೆ where we get exact knowledge. ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ದೇನೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಥಾರಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಗ್ಭಟಾಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆನ್ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ and is being followed even today. I told you, today also Ayurveda is very famous. We are following the olden time Ayurvedic knowledge. This is the picture of Vagbhata. Surgery was also practiced in ancient India. ಇವಾಗ MBBS ಓದಿ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ಜರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. You just imagine 1500 years ago, without any medical colleges and all, surgery was practiced in ancient India. Surgeons of those days had the knowledge of 127 ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ನಮಗೊಂದು 3-4 ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಇವಾಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ನೋಡು ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗೂ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಟು CNOT ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗಲೇ 1500 years ago ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಸನ್ ಓದೋರಿಗೆ ಗುಪ್ತಾ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 127 ಸರ್ಜಿಕಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ just imagine the progress made in the field of medicine and surgery. They were able to remove iron and stone pieces from the human body. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಯುದ್ಧಗಳಾದಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಾಡುವಾಗ ಸೊ ಐರನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದೇ ವರ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ರಿಮೂವ್ ದ ಐರನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಪೀಸಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿ. The credit of using mercury as a medicine for the first time goes to doctors of India. ಮರ್ಕ್ಯೂರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾದರಸ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ತುಂಬಾ ಚುರುಕಾಗಿದೆ, ವಿ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಮರ್ಕ್ಯೂರಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮೆಟಲ್. ಅದು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಮೆಡಿಸನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗುಪ್ತಾಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಗುಪ್ತಾಸ್ ವರ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಮರ್ಕ್ಯೂರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಮೆಡಿಸನ್. Now let us learn about new words. Astronomy, picture is given. If you look at the picture, you will get a clear picture about the meaning of astronomy. The study of celestial bodies like star, planet, etc. ಆಕಾಶಕಾಯಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಬಾಯ, ಅಂತರಿಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಪ್ಲಾನೆಟ್, ಸನ್, ಮೂನ್, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ astronomy. There are some informations regarding the chapter. Gupta Dynasty was founded 1600 years ago. It ruled for more than 2 centuries. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 200 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಆಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Plays of Kalidas are, some of the noted works of Kalidas are Vikramaurvashiya, Malavikagni Mitra, and Abhignana Shakuntala. Epic poems are Raghuvamsha, Kumara Sambhava, Ritu Samhara and Meghadoota. Temples during Gupta times were built on a square plinth. ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಸ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ತರ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ನ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೆವಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ ಎ ಬೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ, ಈಗ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಏನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಿ ಅವಾಗ ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೆವಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ದಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ದ building. It is called as plinth. Temples during Gupta times were built on a square plinth. Square ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. They have a sanctum or sanctum and portico only. Paintings done on walls are called frescos. Frescos ಅಂದ್ರೆ paintings that is done on wet plaster on a wall or ceiling. ವೆಟ್ ಇರುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ರೆಸ್ಕಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. They are found on walls of the caves of Ajanta and Ellora. Ajanta Ellora ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ paintings. They are very famous for paintings. They are painted using ordinary brushes with natural colors available from the vegetation around. ಅವಾಗ ಈ ತರ ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಆ ತರ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ. ಈಗ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನೋ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಏಷಿಯನ್ ಪೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ, ಅದು ಆ ಥರ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ಆರ್ಡಿನರಿ ಬ್ರಷಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕಲರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ವೆಜಿಟೇಷನ್, ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ರಸ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ದೀಸ್ ಕೇವ್ಸ್ ವರ್ ಹಿಡನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವ್ಯೂ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವರ್ಷ ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೋನ್ ಟು ಎನಿಬಡಿ. ದೇ ವರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 1819. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ the existence of these Ajanta Ellora cave temples or these paintings were not known to anybody. See, you can have a glance at the paintings inside the Ajanta and Ellora cave temples. The weight of the iron pillar at Mehruli is 6 tons. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kgs. You just imagine 6000 kgs ittante weight of the iron pillar Mehruli. Height is 23 feet. So you can just we wonder, if we come to know about this, really we wonder. ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೋಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೆಟಲರ್ಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಐರನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ಕಾಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ವಿ ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್. ಟಿಲ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ 19th century ನೋ ಯುರೋಪಿಯನ್ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್. ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಮ್ಮಾರ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋರಿಗೆ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನಿ ಯುರೋಪಿಯನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಟ್ರೈಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಮೆಹರೂಲಿರುವಂತ ಐರನ್ ಪಿಲ್ಲರ್ ನ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರ ಕೈಲೂ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ is able to do such a huge pillar. See, you can have a glance at the Mehruli iron pillar. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you understood the lesson. Please watch, like and share our videos. Subscribe to our channel for more videos.